Truthful ni ena ose wono the dance ni wa brochre na nipa yesi nokware eni suban etse nyinsen utwu mutan oye de nkre bepie after the vetting of Okudzeto Ablakwa. One thing na NPP for I try say wo mbe yusu abo Okudzeto Ablakwa enye adwuma ene say edan a ewo airport eye ne dia ba mama wati ase even in that obi o enyansani bia no we hu ne say the flip flop in a NPP for eye on that particular matter no it doesn't even make sense. In the first place almost sorry our more country Ghana for say Okudzeto Ablakwa ni pay ayema no ni salary enso enti no sa dan no ontumi rente but omo person omo tro say edan ne yo no ne de na work as wo rente NPP for on the second breath NPP for na to me babeka say oh Okudzeto Ablakwa no to dan no wo airport e no de ahye ni nua ba edin mu. In fact po adomo trishu so NPP ni bi ekokotena so kan so Okudzeto Ablakwa e no to dan for over $3 million. And the airport residential area a dino ewo omo airport on and you see he samuni amobeka ya metena ha na mekatre mo say all the NPP had to do, and you see the NPP has really been deceiving their members for a while now. And me say after getting 38% they are still not learning their lessons. All the NPP had to do was to write a letter to airport residential area. Say, edan bi waha, obi ba vetting. We need information on edan. So that omobema mu details of edan say edan ya so mesi de obentende. Inti wo ba vetting ase a, wo ma megu hu animu ase. E ma metotototo nsem ento baabi. Ti eno na afanyuma kene ba vetting ase a wo kita document e tre say airport for trend say edan no ebia e Okudzeto Ablakwa edin mu. They didn't do any of these things. One more verification bia rumors na nam social media no. Eno mo so mu a wo de nam. So this is a letter from airport. In fact, Okudzeto Ablakwa na odin control letter no. Say request for confirmation of my residential status as plot number 565. Number 1 Wilshire Boulevard, Airport Hills, Accra. And for me, I don't like why I don't really understand why the address, because I say we have ba me Okudzeto Ablakwa ni fie edan address ni na eda social media. I don't really like it. But you see, it is because NPP for Esha as propaganda 90. They have to settle it. Until there was a letter written to airport for say yes, more information about dino. A dino, a more airport from Wasasa so. A one dia. More information. So say on Friday, January 31st, 2025, I responded to an invitation from the Appointment Committee of Parliament to be vetted as Minister for Foreign Affairs, following my nomination by His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, President of the Republic of Ghana. During the vetting proceedings, questions arose about my residential address, the nature of my occupancy, and the ownership of that address. Also, I am by this letter granting consent to Finale Limited, the managers of Airport Hills, to provide information to the Appointment Committee stating any residential status. In the spirit of full disclosure, kindly be at liberty to also indicate the owner of the property in issue with the hope that the owner shall consent, the size of land, and your policy on rental. Even though the record of proceedings will confirm that the Honorable Chairman of the Appointment Committee disallowed further inquiries on my tenancy, I have decided to pursue this path in accordance with my personal principles of transparency, accountability, and in the larger public interest, particularly considering that I have absolutely nothing to hide in this matter, counting on your cooperation. Inti Okudzeto Ablakwa no tro ensem koma na say na keni kwan sɛ yɛde nsɛm wei to dwa na sɛ san sɛ wɔno ogina hɔ ɛma accountability and transparency nti no information bi a wɔdan ho no yɛma owner of a dan no plot bibia information bi a wɔdan no ho bia no airport for ɔmo na dan no ɛwɔ mo asase so ɔmo ma information no ti ɛhɔ na airport for ba betro response ɛma Bernard Ahiafo the chairman of the committee na response no say request for confirmation of the residential status at plot 565 number 1 Wheelchair Boulevard, Airport Hills, Accra. Now I'll say letter dated February 3rd, 2025 on the above subject matter directed us to send our response to the chairman of the appointment committee. Refers into no letter no Okudzeto Troy no and say response on the bani. Also with the consent of the homeowner and the tenants in the above subject matter property, we conducted a thorough search of our files. Inti nipa kra da de ne de no, omo ne no kokokasa say obepɛ sɛ yɛ de information beto dwa na o say ani. Tenants no which is Okudzeto nso o say ani. Inti omo airport for esan so mo keep records inti omo koko keep records. Say dan na kra na ho ade a. Information na what dan ne ho no ewe he. Inti omo akwa mo records epie records no any. O say our records show 1 a land title certificate issued on December 15th, 2017 and registered as GA 53985, volume 02 folio 1440 for a parcel of land measuring 0.29 acres, one plot from Finale Limited to Husni Athibe. Tutumi hu ni sɛ nipa kra dan ne yɛ ne de kra nipa kra dan ne yɛ ne de kra nyɛ Ghana ni nipa ko no tumi zo no kra nyɛ Ghana ni NPP for ka sɛ dan ne si ebisa afenwuma kana sɛ mo kan sɛ dan ne si 4 plots so sɛ deɛ but records from airport fortress say 1 plot or say dan ne si just 1 plot so na the owner no send America no from Finale Limited to Husni Athibe. Now, for people who don't understand how residential areas or muyejunan, my main trade muntra. Yan fan say, me melody samiti hey. Me sisi adan ewo ebia a prime area. Na mediaye estate. Maye negated community. Ebia wo wa brochwe. Obetumi aba beto dan no. Obeto wi a. O de bema rent ama obi foforo. Nti wato dan na free me the estate developer eho. Nanso odi ama obi foforo as rental. But edan na wo wudi mu, but wo ni Ghana ha. E na odi ama obi as rental. Nti most of the estates are ewo Ghana ha na this how they operate. Ti ende se wo per estate dan a rent here, you are not going to get the rental directly from the pakwa we see dan no. The estate company no. But obi a wa purchase a wa to a ye de edan no krata ama no. Most of the estates ewo Ghana and that's how they work. Nti to me hu no say we nso na esa. So omo tre say omo record say tre say 2017 say omo ton sa edan no ema obi a ye frɛ no Husni Athibe. I say a tenancy agreement dated March 1st 2017 between Husni Athibe and Samuel Okudzeto Ablakwa and Nohela Seidu, for which we granted our consent on August 8th 2017. Intino me mato dan no I me mesi dan no o wato nanso o rent am obi a e wo se o ma mi hu intino rental no e na omo company ne trese indeed Husni Athibe ti a yato dan no ama no o de abase o menye obi o mbeso mo rent e ye hwan a abrante bi e fe no Okudzeto one ne yere a e fe no Noella. And so you see how in the documents no enye Okudzeto pedi na ewom. It should tell you say on ne yere e na etua because almost a document ne tre say omo rented dan no eye Okudzeto Ablakwa and Nohela Seidu. Na che say enye Okudzeto Ablakwa pe na etua on ne yere no e na omo tua dan no. Into what say a renewal agreement dated March 1st 2022. The tenancy is still subsisting and requisite consent has been granted thereof So mo rented dan ni wie no 2022 and mo san so renew biom. Inti kindly find attached copies of the following documents. It's the documents of a dino, the consent, the tenancy agreement, sika, a land certificate, bibia agreement omo ye nini na documents nini na sa nkrofo yi asubmit e de akwa command the chairman of the committee. And me ne o say afenyo marking or was that information no. But as to whether he'll come and tell Ghanaians, oh, as I said, the mehune so Okudzeto dino enye ne dia no. We wait to see. Don't try to comment box anymore. But that's it.